Hey YouTube, and welcome to the next part of the Wizard 101 walkthrough. Last part, we defeated the Bone Keeper, and now we need to go ahead and talk to Miss Hyde, the Desert. Cut ahead to her, I think. I think it's her. And another stone block. Seems like we're getting one every video, which is awesome.
Finally, the Bone Keeper is gone. Our souls are free. I felt the spirit of freedom the moment you retrieved my bones. Thank you, my friend. I don't wish to trouble you more, but it would mean so much to me if you could bury my remains in our family burial chamber in the Jesuit family tomb. I could finally rest in peace.
Okay, and we will be doing that. Now I'm gonna cut ahead to the Ghost of Krakotep. Now mark the location there, because we will be returning to this chick or dude or whatever. So yeah, cut ahead to Ghost.
Great job, young wizard. If only I had had half your courage. Now you need the second part of the cipher. It was cleverly placed in the tomb of an opposing family, so that no one would ever unite the two halves. Let's see how clever that really was. Find the head of the Jesuit family in their tomb, and bring back the second part of the cipher.
Alright, so we need to now defeat King Shemit the Jesuit and collect the second part of the cipher. Cut ahead to the sarcophagus, where we needed to place the bones, I think, of Miss Hyde the Jesuit. I don't know how you pronounce it. But here is King Shemit the Jesuit here. We're going to be fighting in a moment, putting in those poisons, taking out those death prisms here, and you'll see what I do with the poison. And I showcase how it's a great spell against life mobs.
You must be mad to challenge someone as great as me.
Alright, and let's look at his interesting drops. He has two of them. He drops a pet, the yellow ghost, and he drops the cash register housing item. I actually got the cash register on my main account by just questing, and here's the yellow ghost. You see the bottom, the talents, top left is a picture of the ghost, and in the top middle is all its attributes and all that stuff. Remember, all of this information and pictures are from Wizard101 Central Wiki. I do cut and edit them and all that, but the pictures themselves are from the Wizard101 Wiki. So yeah, King Shemit the Jesuit. I guess a couple of interesting drops you could farm for it. I believe the cash register costs 1,080 crowns, so rather farm King Shemit than spend 1,080 crowns on buying it. And the yellow ghost, I do have it on my main account, but you could go ahead and farm for it because it is a death pet. So it would be great for Seth if he could get it. I don't though. I don't get it, unfortunately. But that's okay. So yeah, guys, how you doing? Sorry if I sound a little weird. I feel kind of a little sick. I'm not exactly sick. I'm not coughing or anything. I don't even have a fever. I'm just feeling kind of crappy today on the Thursday. I don't know why. Just not my day, I guess. And look at that bastard. 3 pips decides to cast the death shield, but that's why we have those poisons in here. And gonna be showing you how beast mode they really are. Boom, select the poison. Let's go ahead and kill that dude before he casts another one on the boss, Mr. King Shemit there. And if you guys are wondering on who's winning, on what world is winning, which one I'm going to do next, Wisteria, Marleybone, or Grizzleheim, it is the same as last video, and nothing really has changed. Haven't been getting as much of a response, but that's kind of expected, because I already got a ton of comments. So far, Wisteria is leading as the first world. Then it's followed by, I think it was, yes, Marleybone, and then the last, Grizzleheim. Um, Again, I know you can't really finish Grizzleheim until you're like 50, I think, something like that. Finish all of Grizzleheim. Um, but I wanted to do it because I didn't want to smash through everything and just destroy everything. And look at that poison doing damage. Um, Boom, that Risen Desert guy's dead. Didn't have to worry about the death shield because the poison is a DOT, which is a damage over time spell, and took care of that Risen Desert fairly easily here. So yeah, go for the skeletal pirate. I thought it might kill. Actually, I don't kill. I think it lives with very little HP, which is like wow. Yeah, 760. So I got kind of worried because I wasn't sure if um, he knows how to cast Kraken, because I think he could kill me if he does. But just uses Storm Snowman, so I got pretty lucky. Um, See, I have 159 health left, and I do end up killing it here with this wand attack. Um, and yeah, that's it. That's King Shemit the Desert. See, no interesting drops, none of them. Again, it's kind of expected. Um, now pick up the stone block here, and now I'm gonna go to Miss Hyde Desert where we mark the location. Let's talk to him.
My gratitude is eternal, young wizard. Farewell.
Alright, and that's gonna be all the quests for Miss Hyde Desert. Yeah, got his bones, then put them in the sarcophagus. Now let's go talk to the ghost of Krokotep again.
You've done well, but your trial is only beginning. Your next quest will test your courage like never before.
Level up.
Krokotep rules from the Temple of Storms, secured by only one key. To make matters worse, 4 princes guard it within the royal palace. The ciphers will get you into the palace, but to even reach it, you will need to make your way through the Karanan barracks. I am sorry for the task ahead of you. Once you defeat the 4th and final prince, Aka Karanan, you will have the temple key at last. Good luck.
Alright, and he wants to defeat Mikai Karanan.
Who would dare to enter Karanan Palace? I have a new spell for you, little wizard. Come to the school so I can teach it to you.
Yep, and I cut ahead to Dwardian here and mark the location, because again, it's really annoying getting back to the Well of Spirits. So let's go see what Dwardian has for us. What spell? See what it is? Ooh, Faint. Faint, now, this spell we're going to use for the rest of your Wizard 101 career. This is like the Death Blade, or a Death Trap, or a Curse. It's not going anywhere. It's not like a ghoul, a vampire, or a banshee. Those we won't be using eventually. But Faint is going to be in your deck 24/7. It's always going to be there because it's a great spell. What it does is it puts a plus 70% global spell on your enemy and a plus 30 on you, and the trade-off is highly worth it. And here, by the way, I just finished off the rest of the Ochniks that we needed to defeat. I completed that first quest given by Sahather to Desert. I still have the other one from Yako Boom here, and I complete that. But Faint, great spell. 70% on the other enemy is amazing.
You have calmed many of our spirits, but I wonder, if no Jesuits came here, who or what caused such turmoil? Even if the Jesuits had no hand in these troubles, we want none of them in our tomb. Krakopatra insisted Queen Irizi Jesuit be buried here, and Irizi's own ghost guards her remains. Retrieving them will be dangerous business, but I see infinite strength in you.
Alright, now we need to defeat Queen Irizi, and gonna have a little fail here. Mark the location. Not sure why I even marked it, it's not that long of a walk. But you'll see later on, after we defeat Queen Irizi, I forgot that I marked the location. and I walked back and it was like herp derp. So yeah.
Do your worst, pathetic wizard.
Alright, and let's look at the interesting drops for Queen Irizi, and it's nothing. No interesting drops, no reason to farm this boss for anything unless you're highly bored. Take out the death prisms because the minion is life, right? I think I already had poisons in, not sure. So yeah, it's basically going to be almost the same fight as King Shemit, which is basically if that wandering Ochnic spirit decides to put a death shield, we're just going to poison. And the thing about, well, the bad thing kind of, traps don't count, don't boost DOTs all 3 rounds. So if I use a Death Blade, it's gonna boost all the 3 turns that the DOT is on the mob. But a trap will only hit for the first turn. I'm making this really confusing because I can't explain it well. But basically, a Death Blade affects all 3 turns of the DOT, while a trap only affects 1 turn of the DOT. And there's that Death Shield, but we were expecting it. So if you're gonna use poison, don't put traps on the creature you're gonna be attacking. And see right here, Blade activates. Don't do a lot, only 17, but these next 3 rounds, it's gonna kill it without me having to worry about it. So basically, you kill something and get pips as well, which is pretty good. So boom, there's 247, and yeah, it's gonna die next turn, and won't be able to do anything. So yeah, and that's basically poison. Again, it's more of a PvP spell because it's only useful in PvE for basically balance and life creatures rather, when they have Death Shield. So I mean, I don't see a huge reason to use it in PvE except for when we have those life dudes going. And see, I cast that feint there, and I'm going just for a Banshee. And it's just gonna destroy her. Boom, 1025. And that's all because of that feint, really. And get the amulet that she drops. Pretty sure a lot of people first wanted this amulet when in 2009, 2010. A lot of people liked that amulet because it gave a sprite that was useful for PvP when I actually still used to play PvP. But now it's broken and everything, so yeah. So yeah, walking here back to Yakaboom because I forgot I marked the location, and that's just like smart, awesome, fail.
It seems you have now given peace to the Jesuit as well. We have long tried to retrieve her remains, young wizard. Only with you have we succeeded.
And yeah, so he has no more quests. It kind of ends off really weird there. But now I gotta talk to Sahather, to Jesuit. And I don't cut anything out just because it's a short walk. Think you guys can handle it? So let's go to the Jesuit family, talk to Sahather, see what's going on with him.
What a pleasure it is to know our Onyx foes have been defeated. Let them take a lesson from their pain. The spirits in our tomb are restless and confused, feeling the loss of our queen. Spare them from their eternal longing by putting them to rest.
Alright, so I need to defeat 8 Jesuit, any of them, in the Jesuit family tomb. So, basically, I forgot what strategy. I'm pretty sure it was just Blade, Prism, and Banshee kills them pretty easily. These beginning ones here. But I do cut the battles out, the Jesuit Dweller guys, right? And cut this first battle out. Boom, there's 2, and I do one more, and then I end the video. So not really a short video, but under 16 minutes. Again, not feeling that well. I didn't want to make a long video today, so sorry about that, guys. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.